Hey guys, I'm Alice from Naked Security. Welcome along. Today I'm going to be talking to you all about how to stay safe on social media. I'm used to the aesthetics of the beautiful Sophos office for my videos, but right now, welcome to my home. I'm sat in a very plain area, so not to distract you with my excellent decor. But I have placed these beautiful plants here, so you can give me your appreciation for those in the comments below. Thank you. But let's get started on my 5 tips on how to stay more secure on social media. So the first thing to note about social media is that these platforms are free because they make their money through advertising. So anything that you use, not just on social media, where you don't pay a membership, you need to be aware that they're making their money from advertising. That's not necessarily a negative thing, but you might just want to think about the kind of information that you're sharing, because it is kind of used to target you. And they want to make these advertisements as targeted as possible so that they're as effective as possible, so that the advertisers keep coming back and pumping more money into these platforms. Just have a look at what kind of information that you're sharing on social media and be aware that it is shared with third parties and that that data isn't just saved by the platform. The second thing to be aware of on social media, which feels very topical right now, although I think it always feels topical, is fake news. Fake news goes wild on social media and it has really damaging effects. So right now with the coronavirus, we see like fake cures going around, and these can be really damaging if they're seen by the wrong people. Also, we have a guy called Martin Lewis in the UK who gives advice on how to save money, and someone masqueraded as him and posted some social media adverts which were completely false, giving out wrong advice and the wrong information. So I think it's important that just because something is popular or goes viral on social media, before you hit share and just believe what is being said to you, have another look and make sure, is it a reputable company? Is it somebody pretending to be a reputable company? And if you've got any question over the sincerity of what it says in the post, then please do not share it. Especially if they're using tactics that make you panic and want to share it immediately. Like, oh my God, share this now. Reputable companies don't really operate like that. And so that's a good indication that it's fake. Another thing to be aware of in the line of sharing is what you share about yourself. So obviously on social media, you want to give information about yourself. That's kind of the point of it. But you don't want this information to be used against you. So an example of that would be like your birthday, that's giving away your date of birth. Or if you post pictures of yourself in your work uniform or in your school uniform, you're letting people know where you work, where you go to school. That's kind of maybe not information that you want out there. Similarly, if you post saying your Strava routes or what gym you go to, or I'm about to go to the gym for 3 hours and I do that every Tuesday, that might mean that a local criminal knows that your house is empty for every 3 hours on a Tuesday or whatever it is. Also, if you say, oh, I'm about to go on a 10-day safari in Kenya, great, I'm really happy for you, but you've just let all of the local criminals in your area potentially know that your house is empty for the next 10 days. So maybe don't post in real time, and just think about that kind of information when you share it. And the next thing to be aware of is multi-factor authentication, which is also sometimes called two-factor authentication or two-step verification, or I've moaned enough about cybersecurity terms which have inconsistent or unclear names. And I won't do it again now. But what I will say is this is a fantastic feature that you should be making the most of, even though it's got an annoying name. So all it means is when you log into your online banking, for example, you put in your username and password, and then you're often asked for a code that is sent to your phone or a code that is sent to an advice that they've given you. And this means that if somebody gets your password, they can't access your account without this additional layer of security. That doesn't only give you an extra layer of security against anybody who might want to log into your accounts, it also protects you against hackers as well. Okay, the final thing I'm going to mention on social media is be aware of scammers. So on platforms like maybe Facebook and Instagram, you might lock your accounts down anyway. It's not normal really on Facebook to accept people that you don't know. That's not really how the platform is designed. It's more about your close circle of friends or connections and colleagues. You only really add people that you know. And that might be the same for you on Instagram if you're not a business or trying to be an influencer or something on there, then you're likely going to have those accounts locked down. However, on accounts like TikTok or Twitter, these platforms are more designed about reach, so about your content being seen, and also YouTube, about being seen and viewed as many times as possible. And it's about getting loads of engagement. And you're almost like, you don't want to rant on Twitter to people that you know. You go to Twitter to rant because you're looking at kind of talking to the masses or connecting with people who have a similar opinion as you on things. Or just to vent, that's what it's for. But be aware that on these platforms, they can kind of attract the kind of people that you're not looking for. So we talk a bit about this in our romance scammers video, which I'll put a little link to, will hopefully appear at the top of this video now. People and gangs sometimes will go to great lengths to stalk you on social media, look at all the kind of public information that you're putting out there. So like your hobbies and interests, your age, your star sign, anything like that they can build a picture of you, and then they will mirror that by being the perfect person for you. And that might be like a really good friend or a romantic interest. And they're basically doing it to manipulate you because down the line they're going to try and get money out of you or whatever it is that they need from you. So just be aware that those people do operate on social media. And if someone seems too good to be true, then they probably are. So yeah, those are my 5 tips for staying safe on social media. What did you think? Were you sitting there agreeing? Or was there something that you thought, okay, I'm surprised that she didn't mention this? If so, put it below. Like when we created this YouTube channel, the whole idea of it was to create this community where we could give you the education and the advice and the content that you want to share with your friends and family, but also you can talk and collaborate with each other on here. So yeah, this was the first video in the series to try and help improve your business and personal cybersecurity. As I am in lockdown, I have more time to commit to our YouTube channel right now. So if there is some content that you want, whether it's from me or someone else from Sophos, let us know and we will work on that for you. I plan to do a cybersecurity myth busting video. I want to explore romance scamming more, and also like what to do when someone is impersonating you on social media. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We'd love to reach our first 1,000 followers. And until next time, stay secure. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.